Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video with a Roshank Redemption, and today I've got another episode of Fallout 3 for you guys. And guys, this time around we are going to be finishing up the Operation Anchorage DLC. I know it's pretty crazy. We've already finished 2 DLCs, I think, and we're almost done with the main quest at this point. But you guys are probably wondering, how do I know that we're going to finish up the Operation Anchorage DLC this episode? It's because this is actually post-commentary. Like I said in the previous episode and this episode, the audio got completely glitched out. So I apologize for that, guys, but I have fixed it. I'm pretty sure I fixed it. I had some sort of weird setting clicked on the Elgato interface, but I fixed it, and I'm 99% sure that this will not be a problem in the future. And we're gonna wreck some Chinese soldiers. I was talking about the enemies get repetitive, but I guess, I know, I was talking with some people in the comments after that last episode where I was sort of like ragging on Operation Anchorage, and a lot of people actually like it more than I thought. So I don't know, maybe I'm hating on this DLC a little bit too much. It definitely does have some good aspects. Like, it's definitely a nice change of pace from the Wasteland to an extent. And the whole idea, I guess, of a game within a game, a simulation within a game, is sort of cool. I just think that they were lazy with some things. Someone told me, a couple people were telling me though that they don't think that the health dispensers and ammo dispensers are lazy per se, which I don't know. Maybe they aren't. Maybe I'm just hitting up Bethesda for no reason, which I feel like I do a lot, by the way. I feel like I hit them for no reason a lot. And I never understood why we couldn't sleep on those cots, but there's no one there. Like, we could just have Montgomery watch us for like any enemies and just sleep there. Activate the terminal. I don't think this actually does anything, if I remember correctly. Does it? Extreme priority. Report to Chinese High Command. And transcription. Maybe that did something hidden that I don't really know of. But anyways, I guess we're just going to move on here. But yeah, a lot of people have been telling me that the post commentary that I do in this is actually not bad, and that they sort of like it. And maybe I will actually do a post commentary series in the future. Not over this though, not over this. In the future, all Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 when it comes out is going to be live commentary. That sort of scared me. That Chinese Inferno unit. Yeah, it's all going to be live commentary, and the reason why is because this is a game I feel like that needs to be played live. Like I feel like, you know, seeing reactions to this game, it needs to be played live. And LP, I feel like inherently should be played live. So what I'm thinking is I might actually do a post-commentated series at some point in the future. It's going to be something different. It's not going to be a post-commentated LP. It's going to be something a little bit different. Hint, hint. But yeah, I do have sort of something planned tentatively. I don't know if I'll actually go through with it. We'll have to see. This is very, very, very tentative. I feel like in the past I've like said, oh, I'll do this, and then I don't end up doing it. So I don't want to guarantee anything. And this dude just like had a launch around and was about to like suicide bomb us, and now he's punching us. What a badass. Oh, by the way, his like body just totally got torn apart there. That reminded me, the reason why everyone is just getting owned and like why when I like shoot someone and they just like explode is because of the bloody mess perk, which I did take earlier, and people were telling me that, like, hey Rohan, you forgot about the bloody mess perk. I'm like, I'm an idiot. So that's why when I shoot something at like 1 mile an hour, the body parts just disintegrate. That's an exaggeration, of course. Don't shoot him. Okay, alright. I thought I was going to shoot him there. Because knowing me, I would shoot my own allies. Which I have done before, by the way. What difficulty am I playing on here again? I actually forgot what difficulty I was on. I remember I was on hard for a while. But sometimes in between episodes, if I'm struggling too hard, if I'm dying too hard, I will turn down the difficulty. I do think I'm playing on hard right now, though. And I might even go up to very hard at some point. We'll see. I feel like it's just a hassle, though. And I'm a Fallout noob, so I'd rather not play on very hard. I feel like it's just, and I'm lazy. I'm a lazy noob, guys. What could be worse than being a lazy noob? Alright, that dude's head just popped clean off. I shouldn't be surprised, though, because like I said, bloody mess. What's in here? 2 Chinese soldiers just, like, randomly screwing around, I guess. Alright, I guess we're gonna annihilate them. Good job using VATS, Rohan, instead of spraying, which I feel like I do a lot. I feel like I'll just, like, spray a lot. And a lot of people have been giving me crap about my aiming skills, which I know they suck. I know my aiming skills are crap. You guys don't need to tell me that. Not like maliciously though. It's always all in good fun. All right. I really want to like. I feel like I'm controlling the game. I really just want to jump in and like tell the character to do this. Like go loot those bodies, for instance. Is what I was thinking there, but I can't because I'm watching post commentary. So post commentating is very strange for sure. Well, people say that they like to see me yell at myself, which is, I suppose, interesting. Are we gonna kill him here? Oh, I left him on 1 bar. I love how his head popped off when I shot him in the torso. Okay, like I know I have bloody mess, but when you shoot someone in the torso, their head should not explode. Like that just doesn't make any sense. But I feel like I'll find a reason to complain regardless of what Bethesda does. So I feel like Bethesda can never win. Roshank will always complain. Roshank will forever hate them. Another ammo dispenser, health dispenser here. I'm not even gonna go into how I think those were lazy. That's a whole rant video, which I talked about last episode, and a lot of people actually saying otherwise, like I said. Which, yeah, maybe I'm just being a little bit too close-minded here. I guess, like I said, this DLC, it's not bad. I definitely do not think it's bad. And that dude just walked right past me. Did I not notice him? Oh, no, I did. I just actually locked onto the wrong target. How could he not see me? Maybe it's because he has small eyes. I can't believe I just said that. I'm going to get so much hate in the comments. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to be racist, you know. I'm racist against Indians all the time, and I'm Indian, so. I have a ton of Asian friends. I'm not actually racist. I swear I'm not actually racist. Although this DLC would seem to say otherwise, because I've been talking about racism quite a bit. Oh, that guy just got wrecked. Jeez. Alright, so we're gonna take them down or what? That does so little damage. I mean, I know it's a turret, but we're like right up against it shooting it. And I probably shouldn't blow them up right in my face. I feel like in real life you would just die from that. Oh my gosh, I just got owned there. Die, turret. Okay. Pick up these frag grenades, which I'm never going to use because I don't really use explosives in this play. I'm not really using them in this playthrough. I feel like I should use them more though. I believe in Fallout 4 explosives can be thrown like you can throw explosives as you would a grenade in like Halo or Call of Duty. So like you could throw it while you have your gun out, which actually a lot of people are not too happy about. I was talking with a couple of people on that recent Fallout 4 top 5 video that I did, and a lot of people are unhappy that it looks like Fallout's sort of becoming more like an FPS. And I agree with that. I agree that it's becoming more like an FPS, and I do not like it. I do not like it at all. Like, honestly, I don't really like the whole aimer deal. I don't know what you call that, but like the heads-up display, the aimer in Fallout 4, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. And hit markers aren't bad. I can't specifically say what irks me about hit markers, but the fact that Fallout is becoming, as my buddy Rankless Warrior said in one of his comments, Fallout of Duty, and you know, that maybe that's an exaggeration, but you guys know what I mean. It's becoming more like an FPS. Did that guy just like shoot right in front of him? Anyways, let's get back to the discussion at hand. And those power armor dudes just like literally ran up to the guy, and they weren't shooting him. They were just like mobbing him. They were just like not shooting him at all. They just went up to him and did nothing. What are you guys doing? There's a giant guy with a freaking bazooka. Go kill him instead of just moving on. These soldiers are idiots. My NPCs suck. The AI in this DLC isn't great. And there I go, hitting on this DLC again. Chinese pulse field. That does not sound fun. But yeah, I'm just not really sure how I feel about the whole FPS thing, because Fallout 4 does sort of look like an FPS, and that is one of my biggest fears. My biggest fear is that Fallout is going to become too FPS-y, Fallout 4. Which I suppose, you know, there are some aspects of, you know, FPSs which are sort of better, which would sort of fit in with Fallout 4, I guess I should say. Like, you know, I feel like Fallout hasn't always controlled it. Maybe I'm gonna get hate for this. Maybe this is a controversial issue. Because I feel like whenever you say anything about, you know, oh, this FPS quality would be would fit well into a Fallout game. Whenever I say anything like that, it's automatically controversial. But I feel like I don't want Fallout to become an FPS. I don't want it to become like an FPS because it's not an FPS. And I feel like I'm afraid that it is sort of becoming like an FPS, and I don't like that. But I think some qualities of FPSs should be implemented into Fallout 4 and are good. And one of those qualities, I never felt like Fallout 4, I never felt like, you know, the controls, the aiming, the smoothness was very good in Fallout 4. I feel like FPSs always did a pretty good job with the controls, with the smoothness, with just how the game controlled in general. And that Fallout hasn't, you know, Bethesda games in general haven't done a great job with that in the past. And I feel like Fallout 4 looks like, from what we've seen, it's going to control a lot better. It's going to control a lot better. So I don't know. Looks like it's going to be smoother, which, like I said, I don't know. I might get some hate for saying that. Because I know a couple of people were hating on me in my top 5 Fallout 4 video for what I said about VATS. At the same time, though, even though I have second thoughts about what Bethesda's doing and making, you know, Fallout 4 a little bit more FPS-y, even though I have second thoughts about that, at the same time, they're not going to get anywhere if they don't change something. So I still don't like the changes they've made, making it more FPS-y, but at the same time, I understand that I'm glad they're at least trying to make changes, I guess. I don't really know. I'm totally ambivalent about this entire issue. I don't really know what to think about this entire issue. And remember this, like, you can't do anything. You just have to sit there and do nothing while they just, like, wreck you. General Jingwei. This guy's carrying a very powerful weapon. His shock sword is actually sort of a beast. Already lost, General. Don't throw away your dignity. I'm going to kill you so much. I would choose that option. I feel like I'm like a dick for no reason in this LP. And that dude just like disappeared for a second. That dude that he just killed. This guy has so much health, it's absurd. I would talk about how it's unrealistic, but it's a simulation, so I can't do that because it's a freaking simulation. So Bethesda found a loophole to prevent me from talking crap about them. I know. What are some other fears I have? I do want to make a top 5 fears video about about Fallout 4, and that Fallout of Duty, Fallout becoming more like an FPS, is definitely one of them. It's definitely something I'm concerned about. Is that a Gauss Rifle? I want that Gauss Rifle so badly right now. Although I feel like it wouldn't really help against this dude. Although the knockback feature probably would help, I would imagine. Okay. This guy is so... I don't understand how someone without any armor of any kind can have so much health. And then our guys have this, like, power armor, and they're taking, like, way more damage. Well, I don't know that, because I haven't, like, looked at their health or anything. Do they all have Gauss Rifles? Because if so, that's such a tease. Pretty cool, though, at the same time, I suppose. Because we are going to get one after this. We are, which is nice. And I did not want to focus on him. Why was he showing up as green there? That was strange. Alright. Looks like this guy's almost dead. If I can actually aim and actually hit him. Which I fired off an entire clip that I don't think I took down a single bar of health if I can actually talk. Alright, now he should be dead in like a couple more seconds. Hopefully, if I can aim. Which I can't. Yes, use VATS, Rohan. Use VATS because you cannot aim. And VATS is bugging out again. That is another thing. That's another thing that I want to see fixed in Fallout 4. VATS is not meant for a console. VATS is not meant for a console. And I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to be playing on... Wait. Why is he showing up as... I guess the simulation is over at this point, I want to say, actually. Yes, that'll do. Like, General Chase just appears out of nowhere. That's when you know it's like a simulation and all. Am I done? Is simulation over? Why tell us that you have an attitude problem after we say simulation and then you say simulation? Never mind. But anyways, yeah. What was I just talking about? I was talking about something in Fallout 4, but I just forgot. Classic. I feel like I should save my Fallout 4 discussions for a different video, though. I really should not talk about it here. I should talk about it elsewhere, because, like, that's the whole point of my Fallout 4 discussion videos. I should talk about me playing the game right now. Well, I feel like when I'm doing post-commentary, I'm just bound to get into a discussion of Fallout 4. Because I'm just so hyped for the game. Like, when I'm playing live, then I can just talk about stuff in the game. But when I'm talking over Fallout 3, like, post-commentated, then I'm bound to start talking about Fallout 4. My character with this epic goatee. Which I do have a goatee, by the way, in case I haven't already told you guys. What's about to go down is actually pretty crazy. That's the rewards room, which I think we can go in. I remember when I was playing through this, I was like so eager to get in because I was like paranoid that they would steal my stuff. I was like, don't you dare take my stuff. And I believe I actually do forget to pick up one of the weapons in here. Not a major one. You guys will see. There's the scribe on the left who was like super mean to us. The outcasts are so brash, is that the right word? They're so blunt. They're so mean. They're just mean. Yeah, see, find someone else to bother. I just helped you to open that door, and that's... I know, I realize it's like automated dialogue, and like, you know, that's just... Bethesda, that's just something that that character always says, regardless of, like, you know, whether or not you've opened the armory. But still, screw you, scribe. Alright, Rohan, get in there and take the stuff. Get in there. That is the power armor. The power armor is very good. You definitely want to take the power armor. There's the Gauss Rifle. Probably the third most important thing in here. The most important thing is actually neither of those two, believe it or not. The most important thing is the Chinese stealth armor for me, for sure. I don't want that. I don't think I want the flamer fuel either. Where's the stealth armor? I think it takes me a while to find it, I want to say. Chinese assault rifle, which I guess we take. Oh, it flashed on the screen briefly there. Jingwei's shock sword, jeez. Definitely pick that up. Pick up the shock sword. I think I'll probably go back and get it next episode. But yeah, pick up the shock sword because it's a very good weapon, guys. You definitely want to get that weapon. Yes, weapon. It is a weapon. I don't know why. Never mind. Anyways, it's a very good weapon. It's very good if you're a melee character, and I definitely recommend picking it up. But we got everything that we need. Once I pick it up, I'm probably not going to use the shock sword, actually. Because it is a melee weapon, and my character's melee skill is crap. Alright, did we equip the Chinese stealth armor? I don't think so yet. Equip the armor, Rohan, jeez. I have nothing else that I want to equip. I guess I'm not going to equip it. That's strange. I think we do try out the Gauss Rifle here a little bit. Like I said, it's been a while since I recorded. I'm repairing stuff. But yeah, the Gauss Rifle is going to be sick, guys. The Gauss Rifle is very overpowered. Oh, I'm dropping some stuff because I was over uncovered. That would be why. Alright. But yeah, the Gauss Rifle's sick. The Gauss Rifle is a little bit OP because it knocks back your enemies and, like, you know, stuns them for a second, which is pretty crazy. Speaking of stunning, I'm looking forward to seeing if they implement any stunning in Fallout 4. I was talking about potentially cryo weapons freezing the enemy and stunning them in that way, which would be interesting. Now, I just said I wasn't going to talk about Fallout 4, but apparently I am talking about it. Don't take the flamer. I always pick up random crap for no reason sometimes. I feel like, you know, I just get too, like... Don't pick that up. I remember previously in this LP, I dropped a ton of things, and then, like, I walked around for a little bit, came back, and I was like, oh, look at all the, what was it? Not destabilizers. Alien disintegrators on the ground. I just picked all of them back up, and I was like, then I realized that I just dropped those so I wouldn't be over encumbered, which was really stupid. But anyways, we just looted a ton of crap there. Right. And what's about to happen is actually pretty crazy. I still don't understand exactly what happened here. The outcasts just like randomly turn on themselves. I don't know what happened. But they just like randomly turn on themselves and they just start annihilating each other. They start annihilating me too. I don't understand why. It's very strange. And then I think I just pull out the Gauss Rifle and wreck them. So that's the end of that. The Gauss Rifle and the 8.3. Because the Gauss Rifle is a phenomenal weapon. But like, let's be honest, it's not as useful as like the 8.3 or the destabilizer at mid range. Mid and close range. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we are going to use the Gauss Rifle to take them out. The Gauss Rifle, I guess, is technically classified as an energy weapon? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how it works. I know there's something strange with the Gauss Rifle, like going off your energy weapon skill, but being classified as a small gun, or like the other way around or something. It's like sort of an energy weapon, sort of a small gun at the same time. It's very strange. Very strange. Right, time to wreck some outcasts with the Gauss Rifle, which we've already used the Gauss Rifle a little bit, but we haven't gotten to use it in the actual wasteland, and that is why the Gauss Rifle is so OP. We just knocked it down. Like, what is he gonna do about that? He literally can't do a thing about that. And geez, bloody mess kicking in there and us annihilating him like that. All right. I tried to save some of the outcasts, but I wasn't able to. I don't think I was able to, at least, which is kind of sad. Like, I don't know why they all of a sudden turn on Protector McGraw and the Scribe. That's just kind of strange. Or Specialist, whatever you want to call yourself. And I'm still wearing the neural interface suit, which is hilarious. Why am I wearing that? And that knockback again. Knockback is so OP. Boom. Oh, did I hit him? Oh, now that guy over there is shooting me. Of course, it would be just like me not to notice him. By the way, whoa! Oh, we just annihilated him. Classic Bloody Mess there. Bloody Mess is so cool. Let me actually check how much time is left in the video. Looks like around 1 minute. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to wrap it up here soon. But yeah, Bloody Mess is awesome. I think this is the last outcast we have to kill. If I can act... Jeez, that was such a bad shot. My aim is so bad. But what's new, guys? I always like the outcast power armor, actually. The red editions, the black and red, is very cool. As you guys know, my channel colors are basically black and red. I've been thinking about changing my channel colors. I don't know, because a lot of my channel art is just not very bright, not very colorful, very like devoid of color. I personally like that, but I feel like it's just not very appealing to others. But yeah, guys, that is gonna do it for this episode of Fallout 3. As always, if you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Fallout 3 content and Fallout 4 content when that comes out, if you are so inclined. The comment question of the day is, what is your biggest fear for Fallout 4? My biggest fear is probably... I'm actually not going to say. I'm not going to say it because I'm doing a top 5 biggest fears video at some point. So I'm going to leave you guys in the dark for that. But let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next episode of Fallout 3.